Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum here just before the Fed interest rate decision in a few hours. Not too much to change compared to the previous video other than mentioning that Ethereum broke out of this channel to the downside. Now that was not incredibly well defined anyway, so I'm wondering if that has any relevance at all. Here at least we have 3 touch points, bit of a wedge pattern. Wouldn't be surprised to see ETH go a bit higher. Yeah, I already posted that on Telegram and Discord that since yesterday, this high, we actually made only 3 waves down. So it would be suggestive of having only like maybe this X wave done, yeah. And we will see one more high in a Y wave. Now again, for this retracement in the wave 2, which is by the way this short trade setup, yeah, which now was successful. Again, move down your stop loss, yeah, because this could very well enter again in a Y wave, that area, and we've got here around the 16, depending on how accurately I draw this and which exchange I'm using, we're talking about around about the 1612 level for the 61.8 retracement as a possible level to test, maybe even 1633, and on top of that expect a lot of volatility, so you can get more extreme swings today, yeah, depending on what happens, and it could very well happen that scenarios will be completed today within minutes. Okay, so it will be interesting. Overall, the trend is still down in my opinion. I have no indication that this wave 4 is already over. It could of course theoretically have bottomed here, we talked about that, but then I'm lacking any impulsive price action to the upside at the moment. I'm only seeing, but this can change, yeah, but I'm only seeing at the moment 5 waves down, 3 waves up, okay, 3 waves down as well, so it would suggest another 3 wave move to the upside in a WXY of 2, or maybe even ABC, yeah, AB, and then it would be impulsive, but still it should be constrained by the white resistance area. It should not exceed 1633, 1635 maybe, because if it does, it will become unlikely that this is a wave 2, and we might need to look at the more bullish option, a direct breakout, which is technically possible, but in my opinion at the moment less likely, saying that on a day like that we have a lot of crazy price action anyway, and not yet, but sort of as we're heading towards the interest rate decision, there will be more volatility, and then probably a lot when the numbers, well, the actual interest rate increase is announced, which will probably be 25 basis points, and then when Powell speaks, which will also, depending on what he says, sometimes the prices move just when he says hello. So yeah, we need to see, but at the moment I would say we are probably in this kind of wedge pattern, which eventually should break down in a possible WXY. Key resistances remain at 1598, 1612 and 1633 roundabout, yeah, that's where we are, and I wouldn't be surprised to see some more upside from here in a Y wave before we eventually come down. Possible scenario, interest rates, yeah, 25 basis points going as expected, we see a bit of a rally, and then it suddenly goes down when Powell starts to talk and says, you know, we want to increase them a bit further, blah, blah, blah. You know how it is, but that's just my view how it could play out. Overall the trend is down, but if we break above 1660, as I said before, then we have to assume that wave 4 finished here in what you would consider basically a flat pattern, yeah, but not an expanded flat. So this C wave then probably ended here, A, B, C, yeah, where the C wave was basically above the A wave. Not ideal. In most likely case, on most frequently, you would expect the C wave to end below the A wave low, and therefore at the moment I'm still looking primarily at that. But overall, if we zoom out a bit, we haven't actually left that range yet. We have not left the range in which we have been moving since middle of January. So just sideways action, but this is another attempt to push down. But then saying that, we had something similar here. Now, okay, the difference here is it actually moved down correctively and moved up sort of impulsively, but it was also only a 3-wave structure. So it's difficult. This here certainly was 5 waves, or a possible 5-wave move. So it suggests now 3 up, 5 down, 3 up, 5 down. So I'm going to follow that for you, and then maybe I'll see you in the live stream just before the Fed interest rate decision. Alright, so hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.